Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday. Well, today, as you can see, we're going to be starting these potted flowers is what I'm going to call them. And we're working right down here in this area where those blue flowers are kind of behind those purple ones. And the color that I'm using is 826. Yeah, and I got this morning from BiggestCraft. Had to start it. Just had to. Yeah. So what's everybody up to? I hope you're all having a great week. Mine, I'm ready for it to be my weekend already. Yep, already. Isn't that a pretty blue? It's kind of a, I don't know, a medium blue. It doesn't look like it's teal. It doesn't look like it's turquoise. It just looks like a medium shade of blue. Hopefully it'll show up here. And this is 14 count. And it's a spring kit. So this is Egyptian cotton. So yeah. But I've really I am really liking working with the Egyptian cotton now that I've worked on that colorful town for so much that, you know, I can't see too much difference from this and DMC. So I think it's fine. And it does get a little curly, a little kinked up, so I just kind of run along with it. Try not to pull it too hard. I haven't had any breaking thread though, like some people have reported. Can't remember if it was Stitcherella or if it was Lovecraft Forever, or maybe even Joe Green from Joe Green. I think she was talking about it breaking on her, but haven't had that issue yet, so we'll see. And I do take my strand, when I pull the strand off of the thread card, I just fold it in half so that it's not really too long, because I've had threads wear out from having too long of a thread, or it gets all knotted. Yeah, so that never worked real well for me. I know some people can stitch with a great big long old thread, and that sure isn't me. I don't know if it's just the way I stitch, or, you know, what the deal is for sure, but yeah. But anyway, yeah. Oh, yesterday I thought I was never going to get out of there. It drug on, and people, you know, were just kind of here and kind of there, and not a whole bunch of people at all, but it was a little bit busy, say from 2 to 6-ish, but after that it was pretty much quiet. Pretty quiet. It kind of felt like winter. So, fun times. It rained a little bit. Oh, it just kind of sprinkled off and on. It never really poured down too much. Maybe 5 minutes it poured, and then the rest of it was just sprinkling. No big deal. So, wasn't like the night before at all, where it just kept raining and raining and raining and raining. I was like, okie dokie, I'm going to bed here. So, put my earplugs in, or my earphones in, and my music on, and turn on the fan, and I can't hear nothing. So, yeah. That's what works for me. So now you can kind of see it's kind of a darker blue, you know, once you get it all the stitches kind of side by side. Sometimes I really can't judge a thread color until I've put some threads through it, you know, and made little X's, because it kind of looks different, you know, on the canvas. But yeah, I thought this was pretty. So we're just gonna see how it stitches up. I almost lost my thread. Did you see that? Whoa. Yeah. And I didn't think this was going to be too hard. It does, you don't have to do the background, which is happy days for me. We're just having a heck of a time here with that thread. Oh no, no problem at all. Yeah. Here we are. Now you could use a little wax on it if you wanted to, but 9 out of 10 times I don't have a problem with this stuff. So here we are. I haven't seen any other companies except for the Spring Company using the Egyptian cotton. And if you have, please comment below. But this is nice material. It seems like it's working just fine. Little operator error here, but you know, I always have my needle, my thread twice as long as it's supposed to be, and then it gets caught in the material. Whoop, going the wrong way. Okay, fine. When in doubt, cut it out. And just go on like you just don't know any better. Let me see if I can bring it down in so you can see. Oops, sorry, my bad. Let's just move everything. So let's see, no grand plans for tomorrow that I know of. Now my daughter might have some. I don't know when she's planning on going to Walmart or if they've already gone, because I haven't been in touch with her, what was that, since Sunday, and I found out they finally got the well fixed. So, got that all going again. So, and I have no idea what the weather's supposed to be like. And I don't, well, my daughter did mention something about walking around. We have our town festival this weekend, and it's my grandson's birthday this weekend. So, she was talking about going and just walking around, so I don't know if it'll depend on the weather or just what they'll plan to do. So we'll see. And if I want to go down and walk around, you know, it's not a huge, ginormous area, and they have a few little things going on, but I don't know. It just really doesn't appeal to me. Sometime now, a couple years I've gone, put that needle away before I forget where I set it. We went, and one of the guys that I worked with at the pizza place that I worked for, he is a glass blower, and he had a booth there, so we went and saw him. But other than that, you know, I think my daughter and I went one year, and all the kids and stuff stayed home. They didn't want to go. We walked around for, half an hour, 45 minutes, and yeah, just none of it really appeals to me. You seen one of those little things You know, you've seen them all. So, fun times. But I've just been to so many of those kind of things that I don't find amusement in it. One year we took my granddaughter, and she was still in a stroller, so that was really not a hardship on my daughter and I. We just walked her around, and I think my grandson went with his dad to work or something that day, so it was just us girls. But we didn't stay very long. Not at all. But last year, I think the kids liked to go, you know, because they had a few booths that were kind of geared towards kids and had toys and stuff, and they were kind of into that. But yeah, and it was too hot to do much of anything, so we weren't there very long. There's always a bunch of people, and we knew somebody that had a, well, we'll call it a food truck, kind of. I mean, they had an area, you know, where you could sit and eat, and we went to go see them because we've known them since I got here. Almost 10 years ago. So, yeah. We saw them and walked around. The kids got a couple things, and yeah, we're just not into all that kind of stuff. Man, that thing's heavy. Did I miss? Okay. That's what happens when you stop stitching in the middle of a stitch. So we'll see how it all goes. My grandson was supposed to go to the mineral show with his other grandmother. So I don't know if she'll come and get him, you know, and they'll go, because they usually go every year. But this is that's at a different place. The rest of it's all in town, right in one of the parks there. But, yeah. So, you know, we just kind of play it by ear, what everybody wants to do. So, fun times. Me, I don't want to be out in the heat, and no, I really don't want to walk around for 3.5, 4 hours. So, yeah. No. So we'll see. I'd much rather go to Walmart, and even that, we're good if we're there for an hour and a half. Both my daughter and I don't want to have to walk around and stand up that long. Her with her bad back, and me, you know. It's not like we can get 2 of those little scooter things they have at Walmart, you know, for people that can't walk. Because there's usually so many people, it's just useless to even try to use those things. So we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? I may change my mind. Last night, all this rain, it just gets to my bones, and I felt like my back, like somebody had stood on it when I got home and sat down for 10 minutes. I don't know what was up with that. I guess it's just the, you know, the weather and stuff. I mean, it's not like we were terribly busy and I had to stand up for 8 hours. That wasn't happening. So I have no idea. It just is, you know. It's fun getting old, ain't it? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Gotta uncurl my thread there. I don't care what kind of thread I'm using. If I go up and down too much, it all gets to turning. I must turn the needle or something. But it gets twisted up, especially on that silk. I worked a little bit on the silk dragon. I'm trying to get one of those flowers done. I got another whole color put back or put into it, but I haven't finished it quite yet. There's a few things that needs to go on to that, and then I'll have one of them to do. So didn't do much stitching yesterday. Just kind of tired. I don't know, don't sleep well. You'd think with it raining that I would have slept really good, you know? I'm trying to see what I'm doing here. We're about to run this thread out. And then I will show you what I stitched once I get that far. This needle is way too big for this canvas. It's just one out of my pin cushion over here. All right, that's the end of that thread. Let me get it where it needs to be. This thing isn't too big though. I like that part. So we'll just start at one side and work our way all the way around. I was gonna start up there, but I pulled the wrong thread, so I was like, okay, we'll just work on these blue flowers. That'll work. Now I'll turn it right side up. Can you see it? There you go. So we got about 3 of them. There's just a couple, or one place there, and just those. And then there's another color like in the centers. So maybe that's a yellow. Well, that's weird. Oh, I guess that's 825. I'm like, how come both of them say 826? Alright guys, we put that needle away. Thanks for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye bye. Keep stitching.